Thank you, Madam Speaker. And let me start by, first of all, thanking my colleague, Mr. Castro, for yielding time, and to Chairman Engel and Ranking Member McCall for your leadership. And I'm rising in support of a bipartisan resolution brought by myself and Representative Scott Perry of Pennsylvania, denouncing female genital mutilation and cutting, known as FGM. Every girl, no matter where she's born, has a right to be free of violence. And FGM is a barbaric violation of girls' and women's human rights. It's defined by the World Health Organization as any procedure that involves partial or total removal of the external female genitalia or other injury to the female genital organs for non-medical reasons. Madam Speaker, there is no developmental, religious, or health-related justification for this harmful practice. FGM poses immediate risks to girls' health, including severe pain and bleeding, difficulty in passing urine, infections, and even death due to hemorrhage or shock. The practice often leaves girls with long-term scars as well: post-traumatic stress disorder, chronic pain, HIV infection, cysts, abscess, genital ulcers. I could go on. Girls who have gone under FGM also face an increased risk of complications affecting their menstrual cycles, sometimes resulting in infertility. And as my colleagues pointed out, more than 200 million women and girls living today around the world, including women right here in the United States of America, have been cut. And now here's a horrible statistic. UNICEF predicts that if there is no reduction in this practice within the next 30 years, the number of girls being mutilated each year is going to grow from 3.6 million a year to 6.6 million a year. And Madam Speaker, I want you to know that with resources and advocacy, we can stop this horrific practice. Just look at Jaha, a very, very courageous young woman from Gambia who was a week old when she was mutilated and forced into marriage at age 15. Now, she escaped that marriage. She could have easily fallen into despair. Instead, she spoke out because she never wanted her daughter or any other child to go through the suffering of FGM. And because of her hard-fought efforts, FGM is now banned in her home country. And like Jaha, we must all do more. So today I'm asking the United States Congress to pass this bipartisan resolution denouncing female genital mutilation, recognize it as a violation of the human rights of women and girls, affirming the importance of ending its practice for the safety and security of women, and calling upon the international community to increase its efforts to accelerate the elimination, and urging our State Department of the United States to incorporate this into gender programming, coordinated efforts to eliminate FGM. Today, we're going to send a clear message that this practice must stop. And the United States, as one of the largest donors in the global health programs, can help end this cruel practice. There are things that we can do, like allocating resources annually to continue the efforts to eliminate FGM, codifying the U.S. strategy to prevent and respond to gender-based violence. And we must, I want to say this emphatically, we must restore funding to the UN Population Fund, the world's largest program to end FGM that works with 17 countries and more than 3 million survivors. Madam Speaker, ending FGM will help millions of girls have a better life. And when they have a better life, that means that their communities will be more prosperous and more peaceful. Because when women succeed, the world succeeds. It is imperative that we end female genital mutilation now. And I thank my colleagues for joining me in support of this critical resolution.